Well, here's what I will say. I'm gonna say a couple of things. You know, I and maybe I'm just naive to the law. Criminally, I don't see a smoke. Like if they could charge him with beating up Cassie, okay. You as guilty as the day is long. We all saw it. We were all disgusted by it.
But Cassie should have filed charges on that.
Fair enough.
And he would have been locked up if the tapes would have came out.
Yes, fair enough. But all of the rest of this stuff that has been piling on, I mean, this guy has a RICO case against him. How do you have a RICO case and ain't nobody else been charged?
Yeah,
I mean, they're calling it a criminal enterprise.
And
there's only one person. Like, I don't understand this.
Well, you will see that there's going to be guys who are super close to Diddy that's getting ready to testify against him that was going to be a part of that, but the Fed said either you come testify against him or you're going to be a part of it. You're going to see a lot of guys come out getting ready to testify against Diddy, his friends.
Well, here's what I will say.
Close friends.
I'm waiting to see who these guys are. I will be the first one to tell you because I know the man. I'm not gonna say Puff was. I could say a lot of things about this man, but much of what I'm seeing, I never saw that side, bro. I never saw this man spike drink. He didn't need to. All of this drugging people, he didn't need,
unless he got his rocks off by doing that.
I'm not saying it didn't happen.
Right.
But there were few people in this man's close circle. People who I don't see in these documentaries and tell-alls. Now, I can't say what happened behind closed doors. Nobody knows what happened in each of our bedrooms. But the truth of the matter is,
business, and I don't even want to know. By the way,
yeah, but there's gonna be people who are pissed off with Puff because they feel as though he wasn't as loyal to them as they were to him.
There we go. And
that's fair, and that is true. And Puff's sitting, if he's hearing this, he would know. Yo, you know what, man? I could have did better by a lot of people. But one thing Shawn Prez can say, so many of these allegations, bro, I can't say what happened, didn't happen in that man's bedroom, but I ain't never seen nothing close to this, kid. I never seen nothing close to it.
You can best believe.
And to think that a man could go away for the remainder of his days for freak-off parties that by people's own words were consensual, I don't understand. He's a freak. He has a sexual problem, and he might not even be the nicest person in the world. To many, I mean, even, and I love Bonds, right? I love my brother Bonds. I do. I love Bonds. I interviewed him on this platform many a time. Bonds is my man. He's my brother. And it's crazy because Bonds got every reason.
Bonds is fighting cancer now, so let's all pray for Bonds.
Pray for Bonds, absolutely. F cancer. He got every reason to feel the way he feel because he was there for a man, and through Bonds' eyes, yo, bro, all I asked you to do, it didn't even cost you no money. I'm just asking you to bring light to my son's situation. That's it.
He didn't do it.
You could have put a couple of posts up.
Diddy was filed for that.
Stand by me. 1,000,000%. Puff was wrong for that. I would tell Puff this to his face. But what I wouldn't do, I wouldn't sit here and make this man out to be Hannibal Lecter. He got a lot of flaws. But I don't think that this man deserved to be facing life in prison.
I mean, I don't know if he's going to be facing life, I don't know if the charge of because remember he's got his
right now he's literally facing life. If he's convicted on all these charges, bro, that's life. Puff ain't coming home.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, I think it's a mandatory minimum of 15.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
If he blow trial,
right.
Okay,
I mean,
that's a mandatory minimum. That's not to say if he blow trial.
Yeah,
with
but I'm
all
saying,
them
though, I'm
charges.
saying, let's say he gets 15 years, man. Puff's 50. Listen, man, look, one thing we do know is, man, black men do time. So he could still get
Absolutely.
out here and he can still get out here, you know what I'm saying, and have some life. But, you know, Prez, look, at the end of the day, we do know this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? That a man's sexual problem can lead to some really fucked up shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? He didn't get a hold of it. You know what I'm saying? He didn't get a hold of it. And a lot of people were damaged behind it. We do know that. We do know that some people are going to be going for a money grab. But also, we do know, based on everything now, like, can't everybody be lying? Now, yes, that's not him killing that person or anything, so it's not going to deserve a life sentence. We're just going to have to wait and see, Prez. We don't know what's going to happen. It'll all come out in a trial, man, you know?
No, it'll all come out in trial. And, you know,
I don't think if he gets convicted, he's going to get life. I just don't.
Well, I said what he's facing.
Right. I mean, R. Kelly got the young girl shit. He got 30. And we know at R. Kelly's age, he'll end up dying in there. You know?
Or worse yet, he won't. And come out broke.
No, R. Kelly's in his 50s, though. He's going to come out 80 years old,
he come out, he's 80. Yeah. Might be better to die in there. But be it as it may, man, you know, I did see a piece of them documentaries, and unfortunate. Nah, man, I didn't even recognize, you know, some of that brother, and it goes back to you know what we were talking about earlier. You know, them drugs really took a hold of him, man. Yeah. Them drugs really, and it's so sad to think, and money. Somebody who was so blessed.
Money gives you the chance. Money gives you the opportunity to take advantage of people, and it's up to you to be a righteous man and don't do that. But people will jump and do anything for money. When you reach that much money, oh man, people will do fucking backflips to be close to. And if you take advantage of that, then to me, man, you're a monster. When you take, especially women, I mean, this industry hasn't been kind to women at all. This industry has been taking advantage of women since day one. And that's not fair, but that's a fact. And, you know, you always got to go back to put yourself, you know, if that's your mother, if that's your sister, if that's your daughter, how would you feel? Type theory. And, you know, if the allegations are true, then he deserved to be right where he's at. But I don't think enough people are saying, I never saw it. It only takes one. It only takes one. Out of all these, and I'm listen, telling 99 you, could be full of shit. It only takes one. All it takes is one. But I never saw it. I've been because you was at the freak off parties, Prez. Bro, but I was at every event. I was there. And that's why I could say, not only was I at the right parties. Because believe me, if you was there that deep, you would have got that call. Just whoever didn't get the call wasn't there like that. No, absolutely. You're 100% right. And that's why I could say for what I witnessed. Right. And here's the crazy part. Puff didn't even used to get high. How about that? Like, you know, and I feel bad because the man I see in some of them videos, I know even he has to look at this and it breaks his own heart. When Puff used to come to the studio, you know how niggas be blowing trees in the studio and getting high? Niggas was fanning, waving, making sure the air was clear, because he didn't even used to get high. So to see him become this person that got so hooked and so deep on them drugs, bro. Only you could feel like that. It breaks my heart. Only you could feel like that because you was there since the beginning. So it takes on a personal emotion, man. I understand. It does. And I pray for him, and I pray for the victims. If any of this stuff is right, I do. I pray for the victims. I do. But even if none of it is, Puff got to make amends with a lot of people who was down in the camp
And, you know, they helped make him a billionaire.
He better make amends with him first, because believe me.
There you go. And that's where it starts.
Believe me, them fiery pits ain't nothing nice. Yo.
Nah, that's where it starts, kid.